Hey everyone, it's Tom Trush from RightWaySolutions.com with another quick tip for you. Today I'm going to give you a super simple, extremely easy way to write copy that pulls in prospects. Now first, let me give you a little bit of a background. As the son of two teachers, I lived in an educational environment for the first 19 years of my life. So school was always very important. Now, I have to admit, back then, I think there were some people that probably thought I had an advantage when it came to school, especially when it came to taking tests, because I had two parents that were teachers. They thought maybe that I got some insider information on how to take tests, but man, I hated tests, and I actually avoided them, and I never felt that I did extremely well in tests, but things have changed. I mean, today, tests take on a new meaning, and because of my curiosity, I'm actually drawn into certain types of tests, and the fact is, many of your prospects also enjoy taking tests. So here's the tip. Presenting prospects with tests in the headlines of your marketing materials is a proven way to generate more responses. Now, there is a very, very well-known ad that was written in the early 1900s by Maxwell Sackheim, and the headline was, "Do you make these mistakes in English?" Now, this is obviously a test. You don't know those answers unless you continue to read the advertisement. And this is something that you can do yourself. You can provide or present some kind of a test in your headline. Now, that Maxwell Sackheim ad, that ran for 40 years without any changes. The responses were amazing because it taps people's curiosity. We have this natural desire to know more than what we already know, and so why not build on that? So I'll give you a couple quick examples that you can use, and you can tailor these to your own industry. The first one, something like, can you spot the design flaw in this kitchen remodel? Well, maybe you're a contractor. That'd be a great headline for it, because then you can have an ad that shows the kitchen remodel, and you can point out the flaws, and immediately you're seen as the expert. How about, does your mortgage broker ask you these questions? So you give out these questions and the responses that should accompany those questions. If somebody is looking for a mortgage broker and they're not hearing, or they haven't asked these questions, well, obviously they're made some mistakes. But again, it goes back to, since you're presenting these answers, the questions and the answers, well, you look like the expert. And then finally, do you know these 5 indicators that signal the start of a recession? This is a perfect topic for right now. But you can go ahead and you can list those out, 5 things that signal the start of the recession. Immediately, again, you're viewed as the expert. So when you're writing your marketing materials, use those headlines and write them in a way that tests your prospects. They have to continue reading the ad, the article, whatever it is, just to get those answers. I guarantee you'll get more responses.